Hey guys, as we all know, the companies that sponsored tasks during the just concluded BB Naija season 10/10 presented the housemates with their wins today. And in case you missed out or you can't remember, you don't know how many wins your Fevs won, okay, I've decided to bring it to your doorstep. All right, but before we dive in, please kindly subscribe to this YouTube channel, all right, and don't forget to turn on that notification bell for us. Okay, guys, remember they were 29 housemates, 15 females, and the 14 males. Okay, we'll be presenting you their wins, what they won, what they won, and how many wins they got. You get? We'll be starting from the list to the top winner. You understand? The highest winner. All right, starting from the list, who we have here is Ibi Fubara. Yes. Ibi Fubara was the second person that was evicted during the show. You all know, so she had no chance to win anything at all. Although Damboski, that was evicted the same day with her, had two wins. All right, after Ibi Fubara, the next person there is Sabrina. You know how Sabrina left? She wasn't evicted. She left on health issues. All right, the next person there was Damboski, the first person that was evicted during the show. He had two wins, the Keres and the Extract. Okay, and after Damboski, the next person we have there is Ortega, who also had two wins. He won the Indomie task and the HFM task. There were actually four of them that had two wins. Dambo's Kid, Ortega, Gigi Jasmine, and Doris. Yes. All right. Gigi Jasmine won admin task and HFM task, while Doris also won the HFM task and the African Magic task. All right, the next person there is Kainkumi. He had three wins. He won the Indomie task, the HFM task, and the Guinness task. Then followed by Victory, who also had three wins. Victory won the Lupac task, the HFN task, and the African Magic task. So we have two people that had three wins. And the next person we have there is Big Soso. It's only Big Soso that had four wins. Big Soso won the Golden Penny Semovita, the Lupac task, the Lush Hair task, and the Godon's task. All right, the next person we have there is Tracy, who had five wins. He won the teller. She won the teller task, the amateur subject task, the HFM task double, then the Bet King task. All right, another person with five wins is Dinari. Dinari won the Terra Cube task, the Checkers task, Munshid task, Bet King task, and ZGL International task. All right, the next person that had five wins, there were actually three people that had five wins. The next person here is Midday. Midday won the Dano Milk task, Admin task, the HFN task, Bet King task, and ZGL International as well. All right, after these three people with five wins, we have another person with six wins. Only him. That's Culture. Culture won the Terra Cube task, the Amateur Subject task, Indomie task, the Bet King task, ZGL International task, and this and Guinness task. All right, only one person had seven wins, and which is Cora. He won Golden Penny Food task, Aquafina task, Shakers task, Dano Milk task, HFN task, Travel Better task, and the Invest Naija task. All right, the next person we have here is Ivata with eight wins. Ivata won Semovita task, Terra Cube task, Keres task, HFM double, Hayatamoko task, ZGL International task, and African Magic task. And the next person is Joanna. Joanna also had eight wins. She won Shakers task, Extract task, Pepsi task, Bet King task, HFN task, Hayatamoko task, and Guinness double. All right. We actually have four people that had eight wins. Ivata, Joanna, and this person again, called Shaw, and Bright Morgan. Four of them had eight wins. Bright Morgan won the Semovita task, the Rupak task, the Amateur Subject task, the Munshid task, Pepsi task, Travel Better task, Hayatamoko task, and ZGL International. And Rude Boy, who also had eight wins, won the Power Oil Task, Checkers Task, Morning Fresh Task, HFN Task, Travel Better Task, Invest Naija Task, ZGL International Task, and Guinness Task. All right, Sultana, only Sultana had 9 wins. Sultana won the Terra Cube task, the Power Oil task, Lasso task, Shakers task, Indomie task, Higher Tamako task, ZGL International task, and Guinness double. All right. And then the next person we have here is Zita, who had 10 wins. There are actually four of them that had 10 wins. Zita won the Power Oil task, the Lasso task, the Keres task, Shakers task, Lush Head task, the Tiger task, HFN task, Pepsi task, ZGL International task, and African Magic task. All right. And the other three people that had 10 wins are Mensa, Koyin, and Imisi. Yes, Mensa won the Semovita task, the Golden Penny Food task, the Terra Cube task, the Amateur Subject task, the Power Oil task, Checkers task, the Admin task, Higher Tamako task, Godon's task, and the Invest Niger task. Yes, then Koyin also had won the Semovita task, the Terra Cube task, the Power Oil task, the Keres double, then Indomie task, Colgate task, HFN task, ZGL International task, and the African Magic task. All right, another person that had the 10 wins also is this person, Imisi, who won Golden Penny Food task, Terra Cube task, Men of task, Munchie task, Indomie task, Lush Hair task, Morning Fresh task, Travel Better task, Godon's task, and the Guinness task. Then the next person we have here is K Bobo. He had 11 wins. K Bobo won the Lupac task, the Lasso task, Careless task, Checkers task, Admin task, HFN task, double. Then Travel Better task, Godon's task, Tiger task, and ZGL International. There are actually two of them that had 11 wins. K Bobo and which other? Isabella. Yes, Isabella also had 11 wins. She won the Samovita task, Lupac task, Power Oil task, Keres task, Monk Shield task, Colgate task, Lush Hair task, HFN task, Higher Tomoko task, Golden's task, and the Guinness task. All right, only one person had 12 wins, which is Jason J. Jason J won the Smirnoff task, the Power Oil task, Keres task, the Checkers task, Indomie task, Colgate task, HFM double, Pepsi task, Golden's task, Africa Magic task, and the Guinness task. Then the next person we have here is Thelma Lawson. Thelma Lawson had 14 wins. There are actually two of them that had 14 wins. Thelma Lawson and Dede. Thelma Lawson won the Lupac task, the Teller Cube task, the Dano Milk task, the Admin task, the Indomie task, Colgate task, Lush Hair task, Morning Fresh task, HFN double, then Godon task, Bet King task, Invest Niger task, and ZGL task. And Dede, who also had 14 wins, won the Terra Cube task, the Amateur Subject task, the Smirnoff task, Keres task, Dano Milk task, Indomie task, Colgate task, Lush Head task, HFM double, then Pepsi task, Bet King task, Super Commando task, and the Guinness task. All right, two people 14 wins, one person 12 wins, two people 11 wins. Yes, I believe that those people that were evicted earlier, had even they stayed up to the final wins, they would have won higher than that. Yes, and we had only one person that had 16 wins. It's no other person than Faith. Yes, Faith won the Lopac task, the Terra Cube task, the Aquafina task, the Amateur Subject task, the Lasso task, the Keres task, the Admin task, the Munchie task, the Godon's task, the Lush Hair task, the Morning Fresh task, the HFN task, the Tiger task, the Super Commando task, the Guinness task, and of course, the Innocent Motors task. Yes, and that's it, guys. Please don't forget to subscribe, okay? And don't forget to turn on the notification bell for regular updates. All right, see you in the next one. Bye.